Hi there, this is Guy from Coin Bureau. Before I get going on this video of Tomochain, I want to make it clear that we are not paid or mandated to do any of these videos. We do our research and present our views for educational purposes only. And finally, I'm not a financial advisor and this should not be interpreted as financial advice. Oh, and one more thing. If you're new to this channel, then you may want to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with the latest and greatest in the crypto space. Now, let's get right back to this video on Tomochain. Tomochain is another project that has taken the issue of blockchain scalability and made it one of its core focuses. Essentially, they're building a transactional system that will be highly secure, have low latency, and low fees. Tomochain is also a blockchain that developers can use in order to build decentralized applications, that's dApps. They've also just recently released their mainnet into a live environment. Some pretty impressive network stats have been observed here. To give you a rough idea of numbers, Tomochain is able to complete a transaction in under 4 seconds and put through about 1,000 transactions per second. So pretty damn impressive. So, how do they do this? Well, in order to understand the project better, we have to take a deeper look into their technology. One of the key components of the Tomochain blockchain is the consensus mechanism. They use something called proof-of-stake voting, PoSV. This is a masternode-based proof-of-stake consensus algorithm that relies on a network of 150 masternodes. It is this consensus method that has allowed Tomochain to achieve those impressive throughput statistics. And a quick side note here, if you're new to the concept of masternodes, then you can read our comprehensive review in the link below. Now, these masternode operators have to stake 50,000 TOMO tokens to become a candidate. Once you are a candidate, then you have to be voted in by the community of token holders. This is another really important component in the Tomochain ecosystem, the notion of governance. The token holders themselves will determine who can secure the network. Moreover, there is a system in place in order to make sure that these masternode servers will remain online. It has to show activity or it will be replaced. This is great as it can ensure the network is always running at full capacity and is hence fully secure. Also, because there are 150 masternode operators, the network is more secure than other proof-of-stake blockchains that have a limited number of block producers that can control the network. If any of this is unclear to you, then you can always read our complete Tomochain review, which is linked to below. Now, as mentioned, the TOMO token is another central component of the Tomochain blockchain. This is the utility token that acts as the fuel on the network and remunerates the masternode operators. These TOMO tokens were sold in a crowd sale that took place in March of 2018. They were able to raise a total of $8.5 million in this ICO. These were initially issued on the Ethereum blockchain as ERC20 tokens. However, they were transitioned into a native token one-for-one when the mainnet went live in December of 2018. TOMO tokens hit the exchanges not long after the ICO and they have been on a rocky ride since. They initially rallied right out of the gate but were felled by the ensuing bear market, although not as severely as numerous other projects that we have covered. So let's take a look at the broader project. The Tomochain team consists of 30 members and most are located in Singapore, although the project also keeps offices in Vietnam and Japan. The team members have a diverse range of experience including finance, software development and blockchain engineering. In fact, the CEO used to be the project lead at NEM, another large and successful blockchain project. Something that I do find quite impressive is the amount of development that the team has been pushing. This can be evidenced by the regular stream of commits to their public GitHub. And speaking of developments, Tomochain can be used to build your own dApps. External developers can use their developer portal to build their decentralized applications. So far, there have been quite a few that have been launched, with most of them related to gaming dApps. Pretty neat. Now, where can you trade Tomo? Well, they are listed on a handful of exchanges. These include the likes of Hotbit, KuCoin, and Bit4X. In fact, they are also listed on the Binance DEX, that's decentralized exchange. So those of you who would prefer to avoid a centralized exchange, this could be an option. When it comes to volume, there are pretty reasonable numbers across the top exchanges. Turnover levels on Hotbit and KuCoin are reasonable. This implies pretty decent liquidity and hence less slippage with large orders. Once you have your TOMO tokens, you will probably want to take them off the exchange and store them in a wallet. Before you do this though, You'll also have to decide whether you're going to be staking your TOMO and voting or merely just holding them. If you are going to be staking, then you're best served using the proprietary TOMO wallet. This is available on mobile devices in both iOS and Android. On the other hand, if you're just looking to store the tokens, then you can use Trust Wallet, a multi-currency mobile wallet. However, perhaps your best bet for long-term hodling is to use a hardware wallet. The Ledger Nano supports TOMO tokens. So, to sum everything up then, I'm pretty impressed with the Tomochain project so far. They have successfully launched their mainnet last year, and they're having great results, as can be seen from their network stats. I also like the fact that the team has been quite active in their development and is moving faster than most projects in this space. There are also some really interesting updates that are in the pipeline. All of these can be seen in their extensive roadmap, which I have linked to below. Are there challenges? Yes, indeed. As with most crypto projects, adoption is key. Tomochain needs more users and developers to use its blockchain if it is to realize its broader goals. There are also a whole host of other scalable blockchains that have their own unique solutions. I will no doubt be keeping my eyes on the project and my ears to the ground over the coming months. So, what do you think of Tomochain? Are you a fan of Tomo? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, and of course, if you found this video helpful, then show your love by hitting that like button and subscribing. Much more crypto coverage will be on its way.